Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. Today I am showing you how to make the easiest Easter grapevine wreath. This one is so simple to make and it turns out really cute. So I think you're going to like this video. So for this wreath, you're going to need one grapevine wreath, and I purchased mine at Walmart, and it's Hampton Home brand, and it's an 18-inch wreath. You're going to need a tinsel Easter bunny from Dollar Tree. You're going to need 2 colors of ribbon. You're going to need some styrofoam Easter eggs from Dollar Tree. And you're also going to need some 6-inch deco mesh from Dollar Tree. And in the drop-down box below, I will write out a materials list for you. First, you're going to want to take your little bunny tinsel sign and take some floral stem wire and wire your little bunny to the grapevine wreath. So I just threaded it through the little sign and then took the wire, wrapped it around the grapevine wreath, went to the back and gave it a few twists and cut off the extra part of the wire. And I added 2 wires to the little bunny. You could add a little bit of white paint over the floral stem wire if the color bothers you, because it does show a tiny bit. But just make sure you get your wires nice and tight so that your bunny does not move on your wreath. Then cut off the extra part of the wires and fold them down. Now you're going to need some 6-inch deco mesh, 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire, and 1.5-inch width ribbon with wire for this wreath. So layer your 3 ribbons together, one on top of each other, with the deco mesh on the bottom, then the 2.5-inch, then the 1.5-inch on top. Gather them together. And I am using some bowstring to attach my ribbon to the grapevine wreath. You can use wire if you want to. This string is also found in the section where you pick up your floral stem wire. So just take your string and secure your ribbon to your grapevine wreath, and then cut off the extra part of the string. They also have this string in gold, and I don't know the correct name of the string, I'm sorry. So if somebody knows the correct name, please leave it in the comment section for us. And so next you're going to make your first poof or puff with your 3 ribbons. Do not pull it tight, leave it full and poofy, and then secure your next section with some bowstring. And just tie a little knot, and that's all you have to do. So you're just going to be making little poofs on one side of your grapevine wreath. Just try to keep your ribbons in the same order. Your deco mesh on the bottom, your 2.5-inch width ribbon in the center, and your 1.5-inch ribbon on top when you're making your poofs. And you can kind of fluff your poofs and shape your ribbon as you go. So just same steps, try to not get your ribbon twisted, try to keep your ribbon flat. And I'm making my last poof. And just secure it with your bowstring. And this is so simple to make. So, just make sure you don't pull your poofs too tight. And if you think one of them's too full, then go back and correct it right then. Don't wait. So this is very simple to make. You're just making poofs on one side of the wreath, and then you're putting a sign on the other side. Then leave a tail and cut off your deco mesh. Same thing with your other 2 ribbons. Leave a little bit of a tail, and then you'll want to dovetail the ends of your 2 ribbons. To dovetail the ends of your ribbon, you're going to take your ribbon and fold it in half with the edges to the left side. Go to your fold and cut away from the fold. And this makes the pretty V on the ends of your ribbon. So do this too, the ends at the top of the wreath and the ends at the bottom. And then just kind of fluff your poofs and shape your ribbon. And it looks really pretty. You don't have to do a lot to this wreath for it to look really good and look like you spent a lot of money on it. Next, I am tying a bow using 2 colors. So let out a tail, stack your ribbon on top of each other, and try to keep them stacked as you make your bow. So make your first loop, go to the other side, try to keep your smaller ribbon on top, make your next loop about the same size as your first loop. Kind of check to make sure. Now try not to get your ribbon twisted when you're making your bow like this. If you can keep it with the 1.5-inch ribbon on top throughout, it really turns out really pretty. So just try to be patient when you're tying this bow. So you're just going back and forth, trying to make the loops the same size on each side. You'll want to keep it pinched tightly in your left hand and have some floral stem wire close by or a pipe cleaner. And just remember to let out a tail. And then I'm going to take some 20 gauge floral stem wire and wrap tightly around the center of my bow. The 6-inch deco mesh came from Dollar Tree. The ribbon with the Easter eggs came from Dollar Tree. The little sign came from Dollar Tree. The Grapevine Wreath, I actually paid only $1 for it at Walmart. It was on clearance, so make sure you check Walmart to see if your store has them on sale too. And then the blue and white gingham checked ribbon came from Old Time Pottery. So just make sure you dovetail all of the ends of your bow and leave your wires long, because you're going to take your wires and thread them through your grapevine wreath to attach your bow. And just make sure you fluff your loops on your bow, and I like to keep the smaller ribbon kind of centered up on top of the 2.5-inch width ribbon. So just kind of work with it to get it placed just like you want. And this makes a really fluffy, pretty bow. When you are tying your bows, ribbon with wire is the easiest to work with, and it makes the fullest, prettiest bows. And so here I'm ready to attach it to my wreath, and so I just went below the first poof and attached it right across the bowstring wire. So I'm just giving the wires a few twists and going to trim off the extra wire and fold them down and then fluff your loops. And this is how it looks, and it looks very pretty without doing anything else to it. So you can stop right here, but I like to cover up where the ribbon is gathered and the bowstring shows. So here I'm using some styrofoam Easter eggs from Dollar Tree, and I'm gluing in clusters of 4 wherever I have the bowstring. These little Easter eggs had the string in the bottom of them, so we just pulled out the string, and then I just hot glued them onto the wreath. So just be very careful when you're using your hot glue gun. And I'm wearing the finger guards I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So this wreath is very simple to make and very inexpensive. So just check your Walmart to see if your grapevine wreaths at your store might be on sale. I actually picked up, I believe, 4 grapevine wreaths. I just couldn't pass them up for $1 each. In the comment section below, let me know what you think, and let me know, do you prefer grapevine wreaths or deco mesh wreaths, or what kind of wreath do you prefer to put on your front door? Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subscriber. It does not cost anything to subscribe. Below the video, there's a subscribe button on the right. Just click that button to subscribe. And if you would like notifications for when I upload a tutorial, just click the bell and YouTube will notify you when I upload. So this is how it looks hanging on my door. So just make sure when you hang it up that you go back and fluff your bow and place your tails of your ribbon. So this was very simple to make and inexpensive. So just remember, 1 roll of the 6-inch deco mesh, 1 roll of the 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire, 1 roll of the 1.5-inch ribbon with wire, and some Easter eggs, a Easter tinsel bunny sign, a grapevine wreath, some bowstring, and that's about it, guys. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.